Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, I'll be showing you how to factor trinomials with the form of x squared plus bx plus c. Now, c here is going to be a constant, and then b is just, the coefficient of this x right here. So, why is this form so special? I want to show you a relation between this and another form. Okay, and this form is going to be, I'm going to show you, this is going to be a bit abstract, so, just hang on with me. X plus m times x plus n, right? These are two binomials multiplied by each other. Now, let's try to solve this, or let's at least try to simplify it, right? So let's simplify this binomial, and I'm going to be using the FOIL method. I have a video on the FOIL method if you do want to know what it is. So, x times x is x squared. Then, x times n is plus nx. And then, m times x is here positive mx. And then finally, for the final one, it's m times n. So plus m times n, mn. There we go. Now we can simplify this right here by factoring it, right? We can make it x times n plus m. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's write the final form right here. X squared plus x plus, or sorry, n plus m x plus m times n. Now, how can we relate this right here to this formula or type of thing right here? Well, we can see that b is n plus m, and that c is m times n, right? So let me just write this out. b is equal to n plus m, and c is equal to n times m. So when we're trying to factor trinomials in this form, we have to find two numbers that add up to b and multiply up to c. And then we can write them in this form right here. Now, this might be a little bit confusing because it's a bit abstract, but let's see some examples, and I think you'll understand it better. For the first example right here, we have x squared plus 8x plus 12. We can confirm that this is the form x squared plus bx plus c. All right, so let's see. Right, as we've seen previously, c or m and c has to be m times n. So let's try to find all the factors of 12. Right, so let me just write here. Okay, here we have, let's say, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and I think that is all. Yeah. Or at least I hope so. Anyways, let's see. Now that we've listed out these factors, let's try to add them together and see if they add up to 8. And then we'll find out what m and n are, right? So 3 times 4 is just, 3 plus 4, let's add them now, equals to 7. That's not 8. But 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. So what we've actually discovered here is that m and n are 2 and 6. So now we can write this in the binomial form, two binomials multiplied by each other, which is x, this always will be x, it won't ever change, plus 2 times x plus 6. And you can try it, and you will get this result right here. Let's look at another example. Here we have x squared minus 7x minus 18. This is still the form. This is just minus. It doesn't matter though. Anyways, let's list out all the factors of negative 18 right here. Negative 18. All right, so you can have negative 3 times 6, or negative 2 times 9, and I think that's all for negative 18 right here. Anyways, uh, let's try to add them up together and see if we get 7. So, negative 3 plus 6, or 6 minus 3, is just going to equal to 3. And negative 2 plus 9 is going to equal to negative 7. Or, sorry, just 7. Yeah, there we go, 7. Now, as you can see, we ran into a problem here. None of these are equal to negative 7. And here we specifically have a negative 7. So how can we find a negative 7? Well, we can actually try here is flip the sign from this 2 to the 9, right? Because we have 7 here. How can we make the 7 negative 7? Well, we can do 9, or negative 9, plus 2. Which is going to equal to negative 7, and it's going to equal to, so negative 9 times 2 is going to equal to negative 18. There you go. This is how we find it, okay? Just try to find the thing that gives you the number, and if it's not the correct sign, just try to flip the sign and see if it works. Remember, everything that this applies to negative things. All right. For the third example, here we have x squared minus 6x plus 9. This is still in the correct form, so you can solve it the way we did the two previous examples. All right, first of all, let's list out all the factors of 9, which are 3 times 3. All right, let's try to add them, right? This equals to 6. But we kind of ran into a problem, since the only factors of 9 are 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 add up to 6, not negative 6. So how can we make it add up to negative 6, but multiply up to 9? Well, we know that positive numbers, we know when we end up with positive numbers by multiplication, that both of the factors have to be the same sign. So we can actually do negative 3 times negative 3, right? And this will equal to 9. Or yeah, this will still equal to 9, and when we add them together, negative 3 plus negative 3 is going to equal to negative 6, right? So you kind of had to play around with all the factors and their signs, but you'll eventually end up like this, okay? So now that we know it, all we could do is simply x plus negative 3, or x minus 3 times x minus 3. And this will equal to x squared minus 6x plus 9. This is all for today. I hope you did enjoy the video, and I will see you tomorrow.